Howdy friends, welcome to the Fast Jam. Welcome back if you're coming in all warmed up from the mid-tempo and slow jams. Great to be with you tonight here in the digital realm. I'm going to double check and make sure the stream is working. Looks like it is on the Facebook anyway. I'll go check on the YouTube in a little while later. And why don't we just get right into it, okay? Starting with Why Don't You Tell Me So, good old number from Flat and Scruggs. And a one, it's in G, and a one, and a one, and a one. One, one to the five. One and a one and a four. One and a five and a one. Four, four and a one. One and a five. One and a one and a four. Why don't you tell me so? Okay? And if I'm kicking this off, this one has a nice melody. I'll do something like... something like that. And we'll go just right about where we left off on the mid-tempo jam. And why don't you kick us off here in the key of G? Why don't you tell me so? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I can tell by the look in your eye that you still want me, no, but somehow you just won't admit. That's why it's so lonely, you see. So if you have made up your mind, and if you still want me, no, why do you keep me in doubt? Why don't you tell me so? Oh, each night there's tears upon my pillow, and they're all because of you and no. Dear, I can't go on this way. Why don't you tell me so? For if you have made up your mind, and if you still want me, no, why do you keep me in doubt? Why don't you tell me so? Play. Now there'll come a time, little darling, when you will want me, no, but then it will just be too late for you to tell me so. Last chorus. Now if you have made up your mind, and if you still want me, no, why do you keep me in doubt? Why don't you tell me so? Alright. Why don't you tell me so? Good old song. And here we go, another one in G. I've waited as long as I can. I'm just hooked on this song since we started playing it. And it goes... 1 and a 1 and a 4 and a 4 and 1 and 1 and a 5. 1 waited to hear you say you love me, and long for the day you'll take my hand. I asked again last night for your love so divine. I've waited as long as I can. So you do that stop at the end of each verse, not on any of the breaks. We play right through the breaks and the kickoff. But you'll do that stop at the end of every verse, going into the chorus, and then hit the G run. I've waited to hear you say you love me, and that quick little 4 chord, back to 1. Otherwise, it's a straight 1-4, 1-5 in G. And let's get our tempo going up a little bit here. Always been true, but this way no longer I can stand. Okay, and it's a neat melody. I would kick it off like... something like that. Okay, so go ahead and kick us off here in the key of G. I've waited as long as I can. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I've waited for you and I've always been true, but this waiting no longer I can stand. I know that you've had time, dear, to make up your mind. I've waited as long as I can. I've waited to hear you say you love me, and long for the day you'll take my hand. I asked again last night for your love so divine. I've waited as long as I can. My turn. Said all I can do, said all I can say. Oh, why can I make you understand? I wanted you for mine, but I've wasted my time. I've waited as long as I can. I've waited to hear you say you love me, and long for the day you'll take my hand. I asked again last night for your love so divine. I've waited as long as I can. Play. Alright, so we'll do the last verse and chorus here, and then I'll pick one, and then you pick one after me, and then at the end of your break, you're going to stop for the last chorus, okay? So now I say goodbye as the tears fall from my eyes, for you've made it plain that I can't win. No one will ever know the pain I've been through. I've waited as long as I can. I've waited to hear you say you love me, and long for the day you'll take my hand. I asked again last night for your love so divine. I've waited as long as I can. I waited to hear you say you love me, and long for the day you'll take my hand. I asked again last night for your love so divine. I've waited as long as I can. Cool. I just just love that song. High Low Brown, that's where that comes from. Hi Eric. Hi Brian. Good on you, trying to keep up. I'm trying to keep up myself. Hi Sage. Hi Skip. Hanging in there. Hi David. Cool. Yep, just we're all trying to hang on at this point. And that's the name of the game. Blackberry Blossom slowed down a couple ticks. Kind of learned our lesson a few weeks ago, trying to play it a little too fast. But this is the fast jam, so we got to give it a go. That is not, you know, as fast as some might play this. It's not even as fast as the Manzanita recording. But anyway, let's give it a go. Blackberry Blossom, and I'll kick it off. It'll go me, you, me, you, me, you, me, you. 4 times all the way through, all right? Here we go. Hey, we did it. Cool. All right. You know, it's doable. It's interesting how different the tempo can feel depending on what you're playing. Even though you're playing a steady stream of 16th notes, just like in many other tunes, certain tunes just kind of feel like they're going by a little faster than others. And that one's kind of always been one of those for me. But once you get that under your fingers, it's so fun to just be able to rip on it. I'm just tuning up a little bit. Going a little bit flat because these are new strings. Okay. So next we've got I'm Going Back to the Blue Ridge Mountains, and we'll just do a straight ahead version of this, kind of like the Country Gentleman version. In the key of A. I'm going back to the Blue Ridge Mountains. I'm going back, gonna leave today. I'm going back to the Blue Ridge Mountains. Oh honey baby, going away. That's how it goes. And if I'm kicking it off, I'll do something like... Going back. So go ahead and kick us off here. I'm going back to the Blue Ridge Mountains in the key of A. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I'm going back to the Blue Ridge Mountains. I'm going back, gonna leave today. I'm going back to the Blue Ridge Mountains. Oh honey baby, I'm going away. You can't be my little darling, no you can't be my sweetheart now. You have caused me so much trouble, and you don't love me anyhow. I'm going back to the Blue Ridge Mountains. I'm going back, gonna leave today. I'm going back to the Blue Ridge Mountains. Oh honey baby, I'm going away. Play. Alright. You have caused me lots of trouble. Yeah, you have had your little way. I'm fed up with all your flirting. Now honey baby, I'm going away. I'm going back to the Blue Ridge Mountains. I'm going back, gonna leave today. I'm going back to the Blue Ridge Mountains. Oh honey baby, I'm going away. Me then you. I'm going back to the Blue Ridge Mountains. I'm going back on leave today. I'm going back to the Blue Ridge Mountains. Oh honey baby, I'm going away. Neat. Norman Blake does a really cool version of that song. He does a different little thing on the break. You'll hear it if you've checked out that version. If you haven't, I suggest you do. I'm on my way back to the old home. Why not? This is a song that is a fast song. See, on these fast jams, I'm limited, right? Like, I can't just throw in, Some Old Day and play it really fast. There's certain songs that just don't work really fast, but some that do. And those are the ones that I'm limited to for this. And we have to get it kind of ramped up, so let's think about this new tempo for a minute. I'm on my way back to the old home. That road winds on up the hill, but there's no light in the window that shone long ago where I live. So if I'm kicking it off, I'll go something like, that ain't no part of nothing right there, Bill Monroe would say. Bluegrass don't have no dobro in it, and don't have no fancy guitar either. All right, kick us off here. I'm on my way back to the old home. Key of A. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. My childhood, in the evening when everything was still, I used to listen to the Foxhound with my dad in the old Kentucky hills. I'm on my way back to the old home. That road winds on up the hill, but there's no light in the window that shined long ago where I live. Childhood days were over. I had to leave my home, for mother and dad called to heaven. I'm left in this world all alone. I'm on my way back to the old home. That road winds on up the hill, but there's no light in the window that shined long ago where I live. Take another round after this last verse chorus here. I'm in the hills of old Kentucky. There's a fond spot in my memory. I'm on my way back to the old home. That light in the window I long to see. I'm on my way back to the old home. That road winds on up the hill, but there's no light in the window that shine long ago where I live, me than you. shine long ago where I lived. Shine long ago where I lived. There's lots of interpretations of that last one, but Monroe insisted, shine long ago. All right. Losing the voice a little bit here after the slow and mid-tempo jams. It helps if I warm up ahead of time. I know I'm kind of preaching to the choir here, but warming up the voice a little bit ahead of time sure helps, and not drinking too much coffee sure helps as well. Okay, Daybreak in Dixie. This is a new one for the jams, and just a cool fast tempo number. And it goes, there's this little intro. So that'll kick it off. Same as 8 taters, same amount of time. 8 beats. And it goes 4 and 4, 5, 5 and a 1. 1 and 4 and 4, 5 and 5 and a 1. 5, 5, 5, 5, 1 and 1. 5, 5, 5, stop on 1. 5, 1 and a 4. Okay, so let's do about the same tempo, and we'll play 4 times through. So I'll kick it off with that little intro lick. Meet you, meet you, meet you, meet you. Okay, and then you go ahead and tag it after your 4th time through. Here we go, Daybreak in Dixie. I started playing Patty and the Turnpike. Okay, here we go, Daybreak in Dixie. cool. All right, it had been ages since I even thought about that tune. But hey, there are so many tunes out there. And when we're not getting together regularly at jams, we kind of forget about those tunes, right? Okay, let's switch these two. Let's do I'm Ready to Go first, and then do Camptown Races. Whenever I'm gearing up to a faster tempo, I like to start on a vocal tune. Vocal song. I like to start on a song, I should say. Because melodies are easier and you can get away with, you know, playing something less busy than you would, say, on new Camptown Races. So let's get ourselves warmed up to this new tempo here on a good old singing number called I'm Ready to Go. Hallelujah, I'm ready. This is the tempo I usually do this song. And I'm usually in tune. Yeah, I'm gonna have to hit the old tuner here. Okay. So this one goes in the dawn and a 1 and a 4 and a 1, 1 and a 5 and a 5, 1 and a 1 and a 4 and a 1, 1 and a 5 and a 1, and hallelujah, I'm ready. I can hear the voices singing soft and low. Hallelujah, I'm ready. Hallelujah, I'm ready to go. So we'll kick it off on the verse form, and then it'll go straight to a chorus. So the chorus goes to the 4 chords. So as soon as you hit your little ending lick on your kickoff, you'll hear me walk up there to the 4 chord. Okay, and my kickoff is... So remember, just lighten up and let's just kind of strum around. I'll just strum a 1 chord here for 30 seconds, 45 seconds, and just get some licks, get some strums. Get yourself acclimated to this tempo. Okay, so now why don't you kick us off on I'm Ready to Go, key of B flat. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Hallelujah, I'm ready. I can hear the voices singing soft and low. Hallelujah, I'm ready. Hallelujah, I'm ready to go. I'll take it. In the darkness of night, not a star was in sight on the highway that leads down below. Then Jesus came in and he saved my soul from sin. Hallelujah, I'm ready to go. Hallelujah, I'm ready. I can hear the voices singing soft and low. Hallelujah, I'm ready. Hallelujah, I'm ready to go. Play. Sinners don't wait before it's too late. He's a wonderful Savior, you know. Well, I fell on my knees and he answered my pleas. Hallelujah, I'm ready to go. Hallelujah, I'm ready. I can hear the voices singing soft and low. Hallelujah, I'm ready. Hallelujah, I'm ready to go. Me then you. Soft and low. Hallelujah, I'm ready. Hallelujah, I'm ready to go. Yeah. Some of the best fast tempo, flashy numbers are the gospel songs, right? A lot of these Stanley Brothers and, well, I guess a lot of them are Stanley Brothers songs, you know. Gloryland, Hallelujah, I'm ready. Traveling the Highway Home, you know. These are all nice, fast tempo numbers. Okay, we're going to go back to New Camptown Races. Okay? And that's going to be a slightly slower tempo. But since we've been jamming along at this tempo, it's going to feel a lot more comfortable than it would have jumping right up. So, there's B string in tune. So I'm going to back this down a little notch here. And then we'll be sitting up at a nice hot tempo for New Camptown Races. Okay, and we'll go all the way through. We'll go A, A, B the whole time. And in case you don't know this one, I'll just run you through the A part. 1 and a 1 and a 4 and a 1, 6 minor, 2, 5. 1 and a 1, 4 and a 1, 6 minor, 2, 5, 1 again. 4, 6 minor, tag would be okay, so that's how you tag it, just by repeating that last little melody note, last little melody riff. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to kick us off and let's play it through 4 times. Me, you, me, you, me, you, me, you. New Camptown Races in the original key of B flat. Cool. That long form, right? Maybe we'll just do that 3 times through next time. Very cool. Sometimes when people are jamming that, they'll go all the way through the first time and then just do an A and a B all the other times. But I like having both of those A parts. Gives you room to really get into that melody. And, you know, find other things as well. Okay, 2 more songs. We'll do White Freightliner Blues in the key of B. A fun jamming song by Townes Van Zandt, of course. Okay, so you know this one, 4-1, 4-1, 5-4-1. So it starts on the 4 chord. And if I'm kicking this off, I'm going to do something like... Going out on the highway, there's new Indian trucks. So why don't you go ahead and kick us off here on White Freightliner Blues in the key of B. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Going out on the highway, listen to them big trucks whine. I'm going out on the highway, listen to them big trucks whine. White Freightliner, won't you steal away my mind? New Mexico ain't bad, Lord, people there, they treat you kind. New Mexico ain't bad, Lord, people there, they treat you kind. White Freightliner, won't you steal away my mind? Oh, play it. Bad news from Houston, half of my friends are dying. Yes, it's bad news from Houston, half of my friends are dying. White Freightliner, won't you steal away my mind? Play it. Lord, I'm gonna ramble till Well, here at Grand Central, I'm a little tired. This has been a long night of jamming here with the camera. But I feel you out there. I see what you're saying on the chat, and I really appreciate you stopping by and picking along. And I hope this helps. It helps kind of keep me in check. Being kind of put on the spot here to play at these tempos. And I hope it does a lot for you as well. So we'll close it out here with a quick little version of Shady Grove in C. Shady Grove, my little miss, Shady Grove, my darling, Shady Grove, my little miss, going back to Harlan. Okay, so it's two of those for the kickoff. So in other words, the kickoff will go 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Here we go. Kick us off on Shady Grove in C. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Shady Grove, my little miss, Shady Grove, my darling, Shady Grove, my little miss, going back to Harlan. Wish I had a banjo string made of golden twine. Happy tune I play on it, I wish that gal was mine. Shady Grove, my little miss, Shady Grove, my darling, Shady Grove, my little miss, going back to Harlan. Play. Every time I walk this road, it's always dark and cloudy. Every time I see Shady Grove, always tell her howdy. Shady Grove, my little miss, Shady Grove, my darling, Shady Grove, my little miss, going back to Harlan. Wish I had a needle and thread, fine as I could sew that pretty gal to my side, down the road we go. Shady Grove, my little miss, Shady Grove, my darling, Shady Grove, my little miss, going back to Harlan. Some come here to fiddle and dance, some come here to tarry, some come here to fiddle and dance, I'm coming here to marry. Shady Grove, my little miss, Shady Grove, my darling, Shady Grove, my little miss, me then you. miss. Shady Grove, my darling. Shady Grove, my little miss. Going back to Harlan. All right. Fun. Well, that was great. Thanks you all for joining me. Well, we'll be back next Monday, and I'll post a set list as I do later in the week. Tell your friends about the jam, and I will see you then. Everybody stay safe, keep on practicing and enjoying your music, and stay healthy, and I'll see you next week. Thanks.